And welcome. It is the day. Finally, India versus Pakistan. We wait for this the whole long year. And I am joined here by four really smart looking men today who are really excited. Three.
He can't include himself.
No, I'm including myself as well.
No, you said you're joined by four people.
Including me, bol sakta
The script that I remembered, that was including four people.
Let's hope that the opening doesn't turn out to be for India the way
like
it was for
Pakistan's
Sashwat.
opening combination.
It was in
Okay,
good
a
flow.
bit of a glitch is fine, right?
Yeah.
The Indian team can also afford to
Yeah.
have a bit of a
Yeah.
glitch like we can.
Yeah. Four
But
Nikhil
we
sir will be also
steady the
joining
ship
us,
after
na?
that.
Nikhil
Nikhil
sir will
may
be
not be able to join
He'll
us.
be there for the whole show.
But he's joining the family for sure.
He's already sending so much stuff for the family members. If you want to see what it was like when the Indian team arrived, how many fans were gathered around the team bus, that video is up on Sports Today. If you want to know the thoughts of Harbhajan Singh, that, as we promised you, is already up on Sports Today.
You
The
wanted
one
a
thing,
fight? It's there.
Yeah, the fight is
the
also
fight
there.
as well, banter's already started to happen. It's not as intense, maybe, if you ask me, because I saw the whole thing.
I think Ram Babu is a very mild guy.
Good exchange. The Pakistanis also reminding India, listen, you guys are all our favorites every time that we talk about an ICC competition.
Yeah.
Like, tell us one competition where India didn't go as favorites. But we managed to upset. We've done this to you. We've done that. So there's a good aji-waji happening over there outside. You expect that to happen inside the stadium as well. The one thing though, besides the thoughts of four not so esteemed people like us that you can look forward to, is somebody very esteemed in Sunny Gavaskar. His thoughts could also be coming your way. So watch out for that. Nikhil's trying to catch a hold of him as well right now. And is there a debut or something?
No debut.
Is that Jasprit?
Jasprit Bumrah.
Jasprit Bumrah.
He is planning to do a Luke Thomas batch.
Ah.
She will tell you about the whole story.
No, you tell it because you have got a lot of. I couldn't even relate it to Luke Palmer's back, but then suddenly a bulb came. Eureka!
this-
So are these tactics now? Are we trying to intimidate Pakistan by just having Jasprit Bumrah in
But
the
the
stands?
problem is wearing formals.
Yeah.
So he
There is
cannot
no
be-
psychological.
But you know the story of Luke Thomas batches, a former Australia cricketer, former
Yeah.
Punjab Kings cricketer.
Also RCB, if I'm not mistaken.
RCB, yeah. So he was basically called in from the crowd. He was one of the fans who was watching one of Australia's cricket matches. You needed a player, and he was immediately called from the crowd and he made his debut.
It was in Perth, right?
Yeah.
Waka. Yeah.
The old
so-
Perth.
Old Perth, yeah. So
This also takes me back to Australia's injury woes. Not this tournament, the previous tournament. No, this was I think ahead of the BGT, I think. Oh no, I think it was the previous T20 World Cup that I'm talking about. They're playing this one practice match of sorts that they had to play. I think George Bailey had to then
oh yes,
come up.
Oh yeah, there was even one of the assistant coaches
also.
also had to come. Yeah.
So they,
2024 T20 World Cup.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
they didn't even have
No, I
enough
think even
players.
Mandeep Singh fielded for the South African side
Yeah,
once.
that was basically India and South Africa.
Yeah.
Even once Sachin Tendulkar also fielded for Pakistan.
Yes, that
in
has happened.
Sialkot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So, well, when you talk about India versus Pakistan, see,
But before that, how were you feeling when you woke up today?
normal.
Normal.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll basically tell it in my own special way.
Maybe what poem do we have today?
Yeah.
You have a poem today?
Yeah,
Very
three-
nice.
3 lines. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Four also is fine.
Is it even a fight? For some maybe, but for some not quite. But one thing is for sure, that we at Sports Today are in for a nice and long night.
And you'll sum it up with tonight's gonna be a good night, isn't it? If you're an Indian fan or
yeah,
if
but
you're...
one thing is for sure that once the match finishes, I'll have something ready, about 6 to 7 lines.
Nice.
Okay. Even people in Sports Today and
Good,
in
who's
this-
going to be writing the match report in that case?
I'll do. Professor Sahastra Buddhi.
Okay, right sevi, left sevi, dodo. That is also like Sachin Tendulkar, if you look at.
Yeah.
Can write with both right and left.
He's ambi.
He is
Yeah,
ambidextrous.
but he's predominantly left-hander.
Left-hander.
But
Left-hander,
he can do both. He
Yes,
is
he
a
can do both,
right-hander, also can write very well with the right hand, can write very well with the
But
left
he
hand.
usually writes with left,
Left hand.
With the-
Yes,
all the
yes.
signatures and-
Yep. So, well, I found it was a very normal day. I mean, I woke up, it was like, okay.
I don't want to listen to the story now. You've lost my interest. Normal day.
Normal day, yeah.
Gulati, how about you?
I'm going to agree with him. It's a normal day. Yeah.
Come on. I mean, see, if you ask
What
me
are these
this question-
old wise men I'm surrounded by?
Yeah. ये उन दिनों की बात है. If you had asked me in the 90s, I would have had palpitations. I would have I would have woken up in a cold sweat.
2000s, yeah.
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 If this was 2003, okay, Match was supposed to happen at 1 in the afternoon. Centurion. If we had Sports Today at that time, I would have had I would have not slept the whole night. There were palpitations. I would have gone to cold sweat saying, oh no, India
Sports Today
Pakistan.
was minus 19 years old back then.
Exactly. But that is what. The rivalry has changed. The dynamics has changed. If you look at the past decade, it's been 22-11 in favor of India when you look at it. Last 1.5 decades. So that's why ICC events, you used to have that tension. But because India, look at 2019, look at 2023, if it was a T20 World Cup, then you would be tense. Because last 2 T20 encounters have been very, very tense.
Third to you lost.
2021, 10 wicket shellacking here. That's nothing. But it happened in Dubai, by the way. But that's a different format altogether.
I think it's pretty much a decade-long experience for me now, and for Siddharth, I'm sure it's going to be more, and for you guys also.
I was there when India-Pakistan rivalry was at its peak. I've been monitoring that also. I've seen when it was a lull. I have seen when it has been like mixed. So for me, I've been through the whole gambit, essentially.
It was.
That's why I don't want to be surrounded by old wise men.
No, it was basically 2015 at this time of the year only, when India took on Pakistan in the 2015 World Cup,
Adelaide,
when Kohli scored that 100, and it was my first India versus Pakistan match as far as live coverage is concerned.
But you know what was the thing? They are playing too many ICC events together. So the novelty factor also seems to be like how every 2 years there's an India-Australia. So the novelty factor seems to be gone, okay, the quality of the contest is what is keeping it very interesting. But in India-Pakistan, imagine why there was so much hype around 2003 and 2004. Because they were playing each other after a gap of 15 years in a bilateral series, I'm saying. Wow, so that's like great. There is tremendous excitement. A documentary was also made because of that. And it's been dubbed in that sense. Now, you play each other frequently. I mean, June 2024, you played in the T20 World Cup. That was a thriller. Then you got 8 months later, you're playing again an ICC.
No, but Sidvi says heading into the match, I know we are keeping in mind all the quality of the opposition and all of that, but still an India-Pakistan game day is an India-Pakistan game day. It's really, really exciting since morning. Just I think
I was just
one
talking
day
to
prior to that,
somebody, even though I couldn't fetch my blue stripe today. However, I was just talking to somebody who had to go to a day wedding function. I was like, I hope you're wearing blue. And to all my friends and a couple of my relatives as well, who I managed to speak with while I was on my way to work, I've just been asking everyone to wear blue. Simple as that. Yes, I had my own limitations, which is why don't keep looking at my sweatshirt.
Why? We are in white. Are you surrendering?
But I have, and you will see subsequently. As the day progresses, I do have managed to get an India jersey as well, which I do plan to wear after we're done with this live. So I've been pretty excited since the time I woke up. I found my in fact, can I tell you, the excitement was already building. I slept rather late yesterday, but the last thing that I watched on my phone was not Instagram reels, which I usually do, and I'm not proud of that. However, it was one Instagram reel that I again saw yesterday that prompted me to then go to YouTube and look for Virat's knock in Melbourne. So I spent last 20 minutes, I saw the 17-minute highlight package, and I was just delighted. So again, I've been rather excited since last night, if I can say. This morning as well, I just wanted to read what the papers would be like.
Lot of build-up.
Lot of build-up.
Especially one particular... I wish there was that kind of a thing. In 1978, one ODI had to be forfeited by India in Sialkot. Because I think it was the bowler, when you look at it, he was bowling bouncers which were so tall. If Gundappa Vishwanath had stood over even a Tony Greig, who was 6'4", 6'5", he still could not have reached it.
You're talking about when Bishan Singh Bedi was the captain.
Yes. When Bishan Singh Bedi was the captain,
you forfeited.
You forfeited a game.
Yeah.
That kind of thing is missing in this current thing, because either you've played so much or because social media has diluted everything behind the keyboard when you look at it. The hostility that is there, see, what we are seeing on TV where Nikhil got a banter between the Pakistan and the Indian fans. If you look at it, Ram Babu, one of the MS Dhoni fans, Ram Babu is a very mild-mannered guy. He doesn't go into jingoism and everything. The current Pakistan bunch also realized that, okay, I think that era has gone. Let us all be very civil at this point in time. So yes, that is the way I look at it. But there will be tension on the field. Everybody is saying a underconfident Pakistan is far more dangerous than a confident Pakistan, because you don't know how it's going to come up. So that is one major thing which I'm looking at. So I think we might be having the toss in the next 2 minutes when you look at it.
It's time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
normally
two-
take 2 minutes to do it. Yep. So Pawan, if I can, okay, it's right here.
We're
Okay.
getting it.
Yeah, so I'll just keep, in case the team announcement is done, I'll get it on the official group then also. So
We have 1.5 minutes.
yeah, we have 1.5 minutes.
So 90 seconds left. Quick prediction time, guys. Of course, we will then be spending time looking
There are
at
many speculations about
look at
Varun
that pitch,
Chakravarti.
though. Look at that pitch. No grass. Looks as beige as you thought it would. Typical Dubai.
And it's hot. Today
and it's
very
hot. It does look, it looked like a belter of sorts,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
See,
Again,
It's
bad
slow
first.
down if
Bad
the dew
first.
doesn't come in.
Bad
Bad
But if it's
first.
pitch is on the slower side. So that is why I think, see,
What's the
Dubai,
dew? Do you see dew
No, there
coming
is
in
no dew.
today?
But ground dimensions, I must say, 71 meters square, 80 downtown if you have to go. So that's
where are
reasonable
Pakistan's
distance.
Biggiters? Who are the Pakistan biggiters? Aga Salman, maybe to a certain extent, Khushil,
Chachu's gone.
Rizwan. Rizwan is more of a worker. He's not a
never
bigger.
came.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chachu's not there. That's what I'm saying.
So that is why I
Big
think
hitter.
Khushdeel and Aga Salman, these are your power hitters. But in the Indian team, Rohit, Shubman, Virat, Shreyas, Aksar, Hardik. I've named them.
Harshit, Arshdeep.
Harshit, Arshdeep, yes. But
One
only
will
one
play,
will
na?
play. Only one will play.
Okay,
among
quick
them.
prediction. Win the toss.
No, that's fine. I think that,
Bowl,
that we
bowl.
know. Yeah.
Bowl.
For
So that
Pakistan.
you're bowling.
Because it's a chasing ground.
Okay, Shashwat.
But
India,
not the same
India bat
conditions.
first, bowl.
Bowl first.
India ball first.
Yeah,
Shashwat.
even I'd say India bowl first because Pakistan only will have a chance
Bat
if
first.
they end up restricting.
Back first,
the-
I'm going to go with Arshit.
Bat
Oh, so
first,
it's
4
already
runs
a
on the board.
split house.
Make use of the slow conditions and hope that there
But
is.
Pakistan
no
don't
dew.
have quality. See, as soon as you put Pakistan into bat first, I think they'll be under tremendous pressure because to assess the conditions, I don't think they'll be able to get to a total that would be par or above par. So that's why.
Okay,
because
the other
India will
prediction.
be
We'll
under.
get to that. The other prediction because now short of time, 60 seconds I believe to go. India making any changes?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Same 11.
Same 11.
Toss
I think one change India will make.
Pakistan's
Varun
only best
Chakravarti.
chance to win this game is to bat first.
No.
That's what I feel.
Bowl
I
first.
don't
No,
think-
no.
It is a chasing ground, which
No,
is
no.
why
For
I
them,
feel.
I think the best chance is to chase because that's the only way they can get the Indian team under pressure.
Yeah.
And by using
stadium
the
is not
And
full.
David Boone, I believe, is the match referee, as was the
Yes.
case, I think, in India's last match.
Yep. Mr. David Boone, indeed. But Richard Kettleborough and David Boone, they seem to be the constants in an India game, isn't it? So, yep, we will come to know what is the toss status at this stage. But I think Dubai is a chasing ground.
Yeah.
And that is why I think the conditions and India's both wins against Pakistan and Dubai come while chasing.
But I think it's a different tournament.
Now numbers are getting very
What is
even
Pakistan's
now
strong suit?
in terms of teams, in terms
Pakistan,
of
how?
If
It's
they're batting
bowling for
first.
them. No. I'm saying their stronger suit is bowling. So it's better that they back their bowling. They restrict India to it.
okay, the coin's gone up in the air.
And it's Pakistan!
Have won the
I
toss.
have a feeling they might bat first.
They might bowl.
Bowl. I don't think
They might bowl.
they may not.
Pakistan
Oh,
have
Battered! Oh! That's surprising.
so
Yeah, ideally they should.
see,
that would have been their
and that's
chance.
exactly what I was saying as well. That if Pakistan want to get the best out of their part-timers, the likes of Khushdil and all,
Salman Agha, yeah.
Salman Agha, Khushdil, if these guys are to have a crack, and at some point these guys will be roped into bowl, they will be asked to bowl. Then the one way of enabling them and assisting them is giving them the right conditions. And when do you get the right conditions to bowl? If there is no dew towards the fag end of this match or the second half, it is if you bat
But
first.
the
So
problem
not
is-
surprised
no,
at
no,
all
no,
with
I am a
Pakistan
little
going ahead
surprised,
and
and I'll
batting.
tell you why. Because I feel that Pakistan's already coming off a very big defeat in that sense. This is a do or die game for them. If they end up losing this game, mostly they'll be out of the Champions Trophy.
I
So
thought what you're forgetting is that the match is also about defending runs.
no. It's about defending runs, but the kind of form their batters are in and the kind of nerves they will be carrying in this game, I don't think it's the right time to bat for them, because ideally if they would have had a total on the board, that's best for them. They know how to go after totals, and if they would have been able to restrict the Indian team for a 250
But it
odd.
cuts both ways. Imagine if the total was beyond 300, then added pressure.
Anyways, Pakistan batters do not give any confidence that they will be able to score an above par total.
So
That's
the only
reason
one
they
change
should have
that is
bowled.
then the Pakistan team has expected. Imam is in and Fakhar Zaman is
I
out.
have a feeling Pakistan have done the right thing, because in a pressure game you would not really want to have that scoreboard pressure, being
on top of that.
You are on the risk
But
of
I think that this is
The problem with Pakistan is that their batting give you confidence and they can go above a total of 250? I don't think so. No, I don't think even they believe that. That's why their best chance was to stop India under 250 and chase that total down. Because now suddenly it's going to be very, very difficult for them to realize what the best score is going to be in these conditions, keeping in mind that they don't have quality spinners, and also batting might get easier in that, when the lights are on, when the ball is sort of skidding on. So at that time, the Indian team can go after any total, because at the end of the day, Pakistan batters, I don't think, can score more than 250 runs, even on a good day.
In
So
the
only
last-
chance was that the bowlers...
But they were scoring 300 odd runs in the
Now,
tri-series.
I'm saying at this point against India in these
So you're
conditions...
saying because of Dubai?
No. Yeah, because of Dubai also, and the kind of defeat that they had last time where they weren't able to go after a total. Now if a certain Babar Azam come, he'll be very, very... He will be in a double mind how to go about his innings. Score quick runs or just consolidate and let everyone else bat around him. That's going to be a problem for him, and because of that reason, I don't think that he'll be able to bat on his best potential. The bowlers were in form. We saw them taking wickets early on the last time as well.
Same 11. Yep. It's the same 11 for
Yeah.
India, so
No
no
changes.
changes, thankfully. But see, Pakistan, if you look at the last 12
Why
years,
we would have wanted one change.
Arshdeep.
Arshdeep instead of Harshit, but you could not ignore an Harshit Rana for the contributions that he made. He just could not have been dropped. It was unfair on Harshit Rana. But Arshdeep being left out, it's no fault of his. So that is how the Indians see it. Now looking at the record, in the last 12 years, Pakistan have won 3 encounters versus India. 2 of those have come while batting first. Eden Gardens was batting first. Then the other game, we all know what it was. 8 years ago, the Champions Trophy final. One game came while chasing a total, when you look at it. Only these are the 3 wins that you have got. So that is why I would say Pakistan are in a good position to ensure that they've done the right thing first, by batting first. However, Dubai has shown that if you bat later on, it does become better.
So it's 15-19 right now.
Yeah.
Of all the ODIs that we've seen over there, teams deciding to bat first have won on 15 occasions, but they've lost on 19.
Yep. Okay, I do agree that 7 years ago, India won both their games.
So you would hope by the end of it becomes 15-20.
15-20. But again, Pakistan are betting on the fact that there will be no dew in Dubai.
And that's been the case so far.
So that means the spinners will get more purchase. It will slow down, it will be sluggish. Run scoring might be slightly difficult. They are betting on that. But Dubai can get better under the lights.
Yeah, but for that, Vishisa, they first need to score those many runs. If they're getting to 250 runs, then even if the wicket gets slow, even if it gets sluggish, even if there is help for the spinners, this Indian batting lineup can chase that down on any given day,
So,
even if they lose early.
what
wickets.
What do you
happened?
think is the best score for Pakistan now?
To actually
first.
defend from
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
270, 280, 270, 280.
Close to
I feel
300.
so, yeah.
They
For
need
that,
close to 300.
some batter will really have to,
Will have to basically play
bat
the
out of their
anchorage role
skins.
also, yeah.
No, will have to bat out of their skins. Does anyone give that confidence? I don't know.
As of now,
There is-
Salman Agha?
There is
No, but
3.
again, Salman Agha
There
comes
is
in the
Salman
middle order,
Agha.
but he comes in the middle order. Can he play that anchor role and actually carry the
See,
whole
he has
batting?
the gumption, I believe, to
But
bat long.
Where he comes by, then there will be no batter to actually carry
No,
forward the innings with
they
him.
may lose 2 early wickets and he's suddenly in the
But
power
when
play.
Rizwan comes, he'll come at 3, then nobody's there to bat with him.
See, listen,
for
the
rest of
problem
No,
the
it was him and Saud who put
Against
that partner
South
to
Africa.
260 run partnership, na?
No.
Yeah.
It was Rizwan and him.
Yeah, Rizwan and him.
and
So yeah, you
Salman
lose
Agha.
2 wickets,
Salman
both of them
Agha.
are in.
I would say the guy...
No.
Yeah.
He comes at 4, he comes at 5.
So that's what I'm saying. 2-3 wickets here and
3
there and there.
wickets
Yeah.
they'll lose, but then they'll be on that 1 wicket. Nobody else. Khushdil or a Tayyab Tahir can only sort of give that explosion and maybe score quick 50-70 runs. I don't think anybody is there to with whom Salman.
By the way, Salman Agha can operate much faster than Rizwan can.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
he
the
can.
advantage with him.
That's not the problem. I'm saying that either if he's coming up the order where he can actually shoulder the whole batting lineup with him. All I'm trying to say, if they lose 3 early wickets and then there's just Salman Ali Agha and a Mohammad Rizwan, who they will again need to score a partnership of around 200.
Look,
to actually
the
get to a
problem
good
is,
total.
see, what
That they'll
happened in Ahmedabad? What happened in Ahmedabad? Flat deck. There were no demons on the wicket at all. Pakistan had got off a good start, 92 for 2. But then what happened? We saw one off-cutter, then the entire Pakistan team crumbled. And you ended up with a very below par total. In Dubai, when you look at it, who can play that anchor role? Firstly, I think it could be Mohammad Rizwan. Okay, he has the gumption to ensure that he sticks around, others play around him. Okay, Imamul Haq has not had a good record against India. He's got a good record against everybody else. Babar Azam doesn't have a good record against India.
No, but to be honest, I don't really agree with the selection of Imamul Haq ahead of Usman Khan. Any which ways, I think Usman Khan was initially a part of the squad. He is a part of the squad.
He is. He and Fahim Ashraf
has
are
come as a replacement. I think I'm not really sure if Imam has the same rhythm that is probably needed to be fit for the international level. As of now, if you're talking about the form, it probably would have made sense to go in with Usman Khan. Yes, he's inexperienced, but then at the end of the day, it's better to go in with someone who has the fresh legs rather than with someone, someone like an Imamul Haq who isn't really in the best of the
See,
form.
2 years ago, he played a ODI. It was in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it was a bolt from the
His
blue.
problem was over there was that
Experience.
he was batting too slow over there. I think the only thing from there what I understand the reason why Imamul Haq has been picked ahead of an Usman Khan is the reason for that only that I see is that Usman Khan was being looked at as a middle order batter, because anyways if for them the backup opener was always Saud Shakil. Last time also we saw when Fakhar was out, it was going to be Saud Shakil who was going to open. In fact, heading into the Champions Trophy, many people suggested that Saud and Fakhar should open and Babar should come at number 3.
He's already batting out of his position. Usually he bats at number 4 or number 5 in the ODIs.
Yeah, but that's why that's totally fine. But I'm just telling you how the Pakistan side is looking at things. For them, the backup opener was going to be Saud Shakil. Usman Khan was always going to be a replacement for somebody like a Tayyab Tahir, because Usman Khan definitely opens in T20 cricket. But he was gotten into the Pakistan side firstly only because of that 6-hitting ability. He sort of plays the Surya Kumar Yadav role in this ODI side. What Surya Kumar Yadav does in T20, Usman Khan also obviously does not have that same impact, but is sort of the same player in that sense. And that is why they wanted him to play in the middle order. For them, the backup opener was always going to be Saud Shakil. And now because one has gotten injured, there could have been a possibility that they opened with Saud Shakil today and gotten Usman Khan in the middle order. But what they have chosen to do is get Imam with Babar. But I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to open with Imam and Saud Shakil as well and get Babar at number 3.
I think these might just be the ideal conditions for, on the contrary, maybe for someone like an Imamul Haq. He can take his time because any which ways it's not really going to be a flat deck like the one we saw in case of Australia and England. So he can, probably take his time. And,
Lahore has established that there will be dew.
Yeah, absolutely.
There will be, I don't know what will be the status in Rawalpindi, but rain is predicted in Rawalpindi for the entire week. Karachi, there will be no dew. Because it's closer to the coast, it's hotter.
And Pindi, there'll be rain.
Pindi, there'll be rain. Here in Dubai, there seems to be no dew.
Yeah.
Pakistan, as I mentioned, 2 out of their 3 ODI wins in the last 12 years have come while setting a total. Now, can they buck the trend in Dubai? When they buck the trend in Dubai, I mean, see, last 2 matches that they played in Dubai against India, ODIs, they set a total, but their batters didn't step up. The highest that they made was 237, but India chased it down with 9 wickets still intact. And one of the bowlers, no bowler took a wicket there. It was a run out. That is the burden of history that Pakistan have heading into Dubai. But see, you win the toss. I would have said that going by what the dynamics are in Dubai, you should have bowled. But Pakistan are not confident about their unit. Naseem, Haris, Shaheen, these 3 are not in rhythm. They're not in form. But if they want to come to form, this is the match that they can. Shaheen troubling Rohit with that incomer. Could happen. Naseem getting skid.
Let's talk contest, because pitch is again. I think we've deliberated enough of the pitch, and it's no perfect science, as we know. So, one side will end up having the benefit of hindsight, and one will, just have to make peace with it. Let's talk about contest now. Let's get into the one contest we're looking forward to. We can go ahead and name 4 pairs to look forward to. Then Siddharth, we'll start with you. The one contest.
Shaheen versus Rohit.
Shaheen versus Rohit.
Shaheen
The
versus Rohit.
in-swinger.
Yes. Left armers, Rohit. Sure, he has overcome that flaw, but occasionally it does come about. So
And
that is why
under lights now he'll be bowling.
under lights. So that is why the last time Pakistan bowled under the lights in Dubai in 2021 an ICC event, you know what happened. So
Virat versus Naseem for me.
Okay.
I think that's going to be really interesting.
Okay, I'm going to go with Mohammad Shami versus Mohammad Rizwan.
yes. Top gun getting the best batter of the Pakistan team. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Gulati, yours?
Shami versus Rizwan.
Shami Rizwan. That's also a good one. Middle overs.
yeah.
That'll
Or
be a
any,
crucial
or in any
battle.
situation. I think Rizwan, if he's set in, they'll say, Mohammad Shami, please knock him over. I think he can do it.
Ideally, I'm saying, it looks like a middle over battle to me.
Yeah.
Shashwat, for you?
Naseem and Virat.
Naseem Shah and Virat Kohli.
Naseem and Virat. Yeah, the outgoing delivery.
Yeah. But you don't know. I think,
See, ODIs, I know. But again, it's much is being said about it. Even those dismissals to spinners have all been edges. The outside edge.
yes. Except the one to Rishad. Where he opened the
Rishad,
back,
that
sliced
he
it to
cut
backward.
it,
Yeah.
sliced it to point. Yeah.
The other battle, I mean, you not said, Harshad.
I think you guys have very smartly picked all the right battles, but I think there's one left over there, and I think I will go with. So we're done with Naseem, we're done with Shaheen. I'm going to go with Kuldeep Babar.
Hope Babar stays until that.
See, because Babar, the batter against spin, his numbers have really dwindled.
Yeah.
He was caught off guard against New Zealand as well. That was the ploy. They peppered him with, I think, 55 odd spin deliveries that he faced and about 33 seam deliveries. There's a reason for that, as I was pointing out yesterday as well. His strike rate now, 2019, his strike rate against spin was 88. Now it's dropped to about 67.
Yeah.
Now in that case, I believe Kuldeep should be the one to have the edge. One cannot forget the sight of him dismissing Babar beautifully, going through his
2019.
defense in 2019, and I'd love nothing but the same all over again, this time in Dubai.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen.
These are perfect conditions for either one, Babar or Virat, to actually get back in form. And I think one will definitely get back into form, and whichever does will take the team over the line.
Could be. I mean, see, Virat, Chase.
Exactly.
Pakistan.
Now, though, forget the conditions. Because we know the one thing with Virat Kohli, especially when it comes to ODI cricket, he's an absolute beast when it comes to chases. You put him in a sandpit, he will get you runs. You put him on a belter, he will obviously get you runs. Of course, recent form has little to suggest about what I just said. But if Virat Kohli can get into the groove, especially against a team that he averages 52 against, then in a chase, he's been put again. Forget the conditions. You could just see the best of Virat Kohli again.
Yeah. See, Pakistan's Achilles heel is the batting. It's the batting that has always let you down. Yes, in India contests. In the last 12 years, it's your batting that has let you down. Whenever Pakistan have done well, your openers have set the tone. Look at the win in Eden. Look at the win in Chennai. Who set it up for you? It was a certain Nasir Jamshed. He was an opener. Look at 2017. Who set it up for you? Afakar Zaman, an opener. If your openers don't fire, in Pakistan-India contests, we have seen Saeed Anwar, Amir Sohail used to set it up for you. And that is why they would have success. Then you had the middle order of Mohammad Yusuf, Inzamam ul Haq and Abdul Razak to get you over the line. And there would be a certain Moin Khan also. But apart from that, look at in this, Imam is coming back after 2 years. Babar is batting out of position. Saud Shakil is batting out of position. Rizwan kind of is there, not there. Salman Agha, Tayyab Tahir, Khushdil Shah. Khushdil Shah also, I think, everybody's position in the team is not fixed. So what do you do then? So your batting is the biggest Achilles heel that has let you down in these 12 years. And whenever Pakistan's batters have done well, they have done.
So doesn't it make sense for Pakistan, to bat first, and that's what that they have really done. You know that if you're chasing about 260 odd also in these Dubai conditions, you're batting, which as you said, is the Achilles heel.
You know
Maybe
the problem.
They've done the right thing by batting first.
You know the problem. there is no set trend that if Pakistan do well, is it by batting first or by batting second against
But if you
India?
go
No,
by the
I'm
last
just
10,
going-
15 years, I think whenever they have done well, it's primarily because they've batted first.
Look at 2023. Flat deck, they collapsed.
No, but on the same flat deck, that was just one of the rare occasions
Yeah.
when they chased.
No,
Can
but-
I
but
also
what else-
let me add another twist to this. Yes, I also believe like Gulati that they've done the right thing. Maybe while they are under pressure and the thought process that you two have been floating comes from the fact that batters aren't under
Form.
aren't in form. So best is that that they should have chased then whatever get the total at least in mind and not have that pressure of setting the runs.
Right.
However, do you guys think that perhaps there not being a Jasprit Bumrah in the opposite side also could have given them that little bit of confidence to go ahead and bat first?
I'm saying they were
Possible.
not able to score runs against New Zealand bowlers. Indian bowling lineup will, if not
that's a
more,
very good
at
lineup.
par. I'm saying at par the same quality in that sense, even without a Jasprit Bumrah. I'm not complicating this decision too much. I'm just asking you straightforward question, just by cricketing logic. What is Pakistan's strength at this point? Out of the two, I know
Bowling.
both. Yeah,
Bowling.
what do you back
Pace
then?
bowling.
So what do you back then?
And that's what they've done.
They aren't backing that. They're not. going
Array,
to-
you are bowling in the
I'm
best
saying
conditions.
You win the game.
What
What,
it
I'm
means
trying
is
to say,
that-
you win the game up top.
Yeah.
No,
You-
no, no.
Yes, you have to.
You
win
have
the
to
game
play.
up
It's
top.
not like the game will get over at 6 o'clock. No, the game will go beyond
game
6
will
o'clock.
go beyond that. I'm saying that the Asia Cup in Pakistan.
How
where
did
they-
you
no,
remember
Sri
what
Lanka-
you remember what happened in India West Indies? Why did you lose that match? Barring, I'm talking about the T20 World Cup. Why do you think you lost that match? You lost that match not because of just the no ball. You also lost that match because of the dew. The dew took that match away.
But due factor isn't there. Now, if due
India West Indies 2016.
semi-final.
So the match
Mumbai.
No,
is
but I'm
played.
saying the
Yes, the
due
match is
factor-
played in the second half
it's
as well.
Played in the second half as well. But what I'm trying to say is that does any batter in this Pakistan team assure you, gives confidence to you? What do you have more confidence on? Pakistan scoring to more than 270 runs or Pakistan restricting India to under 260? Pakistan restricting
Because
India to under
they are
260.
mercurial, so
What
I
is the
can't
more
say
chance?
either. They're a mercurial side for a reason. I
But
cannot
I'm
say
saying
one
just
thing
by
for
logic,
surety.
just by seeing
There
what
is no
their
logic to
strengths
this.
on paper.
Wait, don't speak over one another. Just let someone make a point.
Just going by strength that the Pakistan
It cannot.
team has.
They. It's not like you can only label the batters at mercurial. They are a mercurial side for a reason. So there is not one thing I can say that this is the one thing that they will come good in. That thing can be said on.
See, Imam is coming after 2 years. He's playing his first game after 2 years at international stage. Babar Azam, after tremendous criticism last time around, how do you think he's going to approach this innings?
There's
On
no
this, if he
point.
plays
I
the
don't want to
same
spend
sort
more
of-
time talking about it.
No,
because
but-
reasons we've mentioned enough. It's you don't want to get convinced. That's another thing altogether. But I think they've done absolutely the right thing. That's
Look, it
no
is.
point circling.
have the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You see, the problem
See,
is.
I would have agreed with you, Sashma, that the match it was a 2020 match and it was getting over at 6 o'clock. But it has
Not
to be
about
played.
getting over at 6
You
o'clock or
you know
6,
though you've played enough cricket to know that the ball does become what they say in India. It does become in Delhi, as they say, it becomes like a soap bar, right?
But the due factor isn't there, right?
If it is,
No,
I'm
no,
saying,
no, no,
if
no,
it
but
is, you
when
can't.
there's- then if the decision is taken on that basis, when the chances of that, see, if due was in consideration, it was a totally absolute
So
fine
exactly.
decision.
So
But
now-
due, see, the game ends at 9:30 local time, right? Due factor isn't coming in now. The Indian team has therefore been there for about a week now, approximately, and
So
due
all the more
hasn't
reason,
been-
na?
During a
The
game.
due
So all-
factor hasn't come in till yet.
All the more reason
But
now
I'm
for
saying-
you to bowl second.
Why, if there's no due?
Arey, the ball grips better.
The ball grips better, but the chances of actually winning the game is only if they restrict India. Can they score 270 runs? Does this batting order give you that confidence?
Again, look, when the sun sets, it is about 6:30 local. Okay? 6:30 local. Almost 60-70% of the match is done.
Exactly.
By that time. Okay? Now, on a pitch, on a condition which will have no dew, your spinners come into the game. If not for grip, at least for accuracy. Okay, stump to stump, you will ensure that the pitch scoring is sluggish, and that is why when you look at it, Pakistan, I agree with Harshit, you don't know what is their strength.
Exactly.
You really don't know what is their strength because the trend hasn't been established that, batting first, they'll only succeed. But Dubai is a chasing ground.
The one thing where I agree with Shashwat is that definitely pace bowling is their biggest strength. But under the current circumstances, it makes sense for Pakistan to bat first.
Maybe, but then see, the only way they can undo their good work is their batters.
But the thing is also here is that the team is already under pressure. A Babar Azam and Imamul Haq are not just coming out to win the game for Pakistan. They have 10,000 other problems before actually winning the
So
game.
whose
for the
fault
team.
is that?
No, that's I'm saying. Quality wise, so there is no competition between India and Pakistan. The Indian team
By
is
this,
way
in fact, at least now they know, Sasha, there is one pressure less which you're not accounting for. There is no scoreboard pressure. Right now, when Babar...
that's
Arey,
it.
let me complete. Listen to someone else. I am saying right now, what is the psychology? You're walking out to bat, the two openers, their only responsibility is to put enough runs on the board. Right? For all batters, in fact. That is the one thing on their mind. They know it's a do or die. It is the same for both batters and bowlers. Correct? So there is one pressure. Now if they would have asked India to bat first, there is survival on the line and then there is scoreboard pressure. So that's two pressures. Now you have one pressure. That's my point. Two pressures as against one. What do you take? Tell me that.
No. It's not just one pressure. I'm saying what is the right total on this board.
And-
keeping in mind that the Indian team is batting so deep, you do not know for Pakistan that what is the right score.
No, they have enough
score on the
statisticians
board.
to know that 300 is what they will have to target. Anything around 280. India also lost 5 wickets the other day, right? So they know that even 225 odd, India lost 5 wickets. So if they are able to get around 270, they will very well believe that they have a chance in this match. They would have seen the previous match as well.
But the Pakistan team, what I'm trying to say is, does any batter in this unit give you that confidence to actually
Tashwa,
take
that cannot be
scoreboard over
convincingly
that?
said sweepingly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you why, because you can't.
Even if Pakistan-
didn't they score those runs in the tri series?
There are three batters. I'll give you an option. Straight 3 batters who give that confidence.
It can't be said that this is
Rizwan,
beyond them.
Salman, Khushdeep. Simple.
For now.
He'll take you for over 270.
They can.
Of course.
Okay, let's take a few comments. quickly.
322 chase. Who got you over the line?
We'll take that, yeah.
In 260, they at least were 260. Who got it?
These two.
It was 2 of them, not 1 of them. And
Okay.
that is the way when you look at it.
Quick
So,
comments. Sarat Chandra says Rohit Virat will finish off the match today. Let's see what happens. Aditya Kavlekar has his pick for the player battle: Abrar Ahmed versus Virat Kohli. Aditya Kavlekar also has his prediction: Pakistan 170 all out and India chasing it down with 4 wickets remaining. GGK says that if Virat Kohli fails today also, then better to bring in Rishabh Pant. It's been a too long a row for the Indian number 3.
GGK, he's got his own this thing. I mean, look, if you drop, you're dropping in a Virat in the middle of an ICC event. I really don't
Can't
know.
happen, yaar. This is
Yeah,
outrageous.
I mean, this is why I sometimes hope people make some measured comments. If it was the end of the Champions Trophy, then this comment would have passed muster.
To each his own. That's
I
okay.
know, but still, I mean, come on.
Sarat Chandra has a comment. Last couple of comments here. Harshit will be the pick of the bowlers today. As I was saying from 2 days, still feel whatever target we get in the first spells, which I'm very nervous of, and seeing Rohit play, I'm a little more worried. Well, let's see. Once again, Rohit will have to lead the
Sarat
chase.
Chandra is the biggest Rohit Sharma fan. But he batted brilliantly against Bangladesh. Set you the tone, got you off to a flyer. Okay, 40 is now the new 60-70 for Rohit Sharma, but that's okay. He's adopting that
He'll be
same-
getting it in half the balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you in a chase of 170, if Rohit makes 40 of 25 balls,
That's fine.
it's totally fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't go by 50s, 100s, any kind of a knock. If it's impactful, is impactful.
I am taking a 40 odd of 17, 18, 20 deliveries.
Okay.
I would say 8 times out of 10 I'm taking that.
So predictions, guys, what's happening? We have taken our family members' prediction. What about you guys? I'll go first.
Okay.
Pakistan 220, but India are chasing it down.
Shashwat.
The two best friends have come out to bat together. They're very good friends, they are.
Yeah.
So 220. 230.
Achha, okay.
230 all out
Yeah.
in India.
Winning, of course, then 230.
I will go with the Pakistan 242.
242. Okay.
India winning.
4 zip.
I'll be a little ambitious here. Pakistan 180 all out and India winning by 8 wickets.
Oh, ho, ho.
Wow. Well, it has happened in Dubai. It has.
You guys just told 3 batters can cross 270.
No, that's just a prediction.
Prediction.
Yeah.
That is ability.
Ability.
Ability wise.
Rizwan,
You can cross 350 also.
he can,
No,
but
no,
then
no.
I don't think this is the kind of a pitch.
Pawan has the ability to do, work of three of his colleagues.
Yeah, so
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll do it.
Shivam's prediction is 230 and India winning. And Pawan?
Saranji,
zip.
prediction time. What is the kind of total you think? First, come now, show your jersey to everyone. The T20
Prediction.
jersey.
Yeah, I think it's a low score, but I think it will be around 180 or 90.
Oh.
Pakistan will bolt out.
Nobody is giving Pakistan a chance. Like
And
the two.
easy win for India.
Because many of the comments also suggest that they're getting to.
yeah,
242.
same
So
score like what
exactly,
you
yeah, I
said.
said 242 exactly.
Ah.
So right now it's advantage Pakistan because they've won the toss and opted to bat first.
I couldn't explain that to Shashwat in any language.
Yeah,
Please try.
And I just finished with a TV show, so I was talking to Nikhil Bhai who was there. He said it's a batting first sort of a track, and it's advantage Pakistan because they won the toss. And so I said, is it win the toss, win the match? He said, no, it's not like that, but it's advantage Pakistan because they've opted to bat first.
Because
I have full hopes in my bowling attack.
Because Pakistan batted twice in the ODIs in Dubai against India, they have lost badly in both those occasions. 8 wickets and 9 wickets. And if either of Shaheen, Naseem, Abrar, Haris take a wicket, it will be record breaking because it will be the first time they'll take a wicket against India in Dubai.
In Dubai.
Of all the others, only Fahim Ashraf and Shadab Khan took wickets.
So
in
India,
2018.
so India must eye a 10-wicket win.
I hope so. Give your fitting revenge for 2021. What happened? Okay, so yes, we'll be bringing you all the updates on sports today. How many wickets will Shami bag? 3 or 4?
Somebody, if Pakistan wants a chance, somebody will have to really bat out of the skins.
Which I think a Mohammad Rizwan can do. Oh, good keeping from KL Rahul, by the way. Where are all those people who say KL Rahul can't keep?
I don't know those people. I don't know those people.
I
Are there
know.
any?
No,
No.
I don't think.
Are there any?
Yep. So we'll end it there and we'll be bringing all the updates from the match. So stay tuned to Sports Today. It's a full house. India versus Pakistan. Doesn't get any bigger than this in the Champions Trophy. From Gulati, Saransh, Harshit, Shashwat, me and all our producers here. It's bye-bye. We'll be back for the mid-innings.